nice scenic ride. And here's this end, the Richmond River Trail. Hopefully my camera angle's good. Oh, heads are starting to pop. Pretty. All right. Good day for it. Hopefully this camera angle is acceptable. Sometimes this gets a little busy with people not necessarily riding, but walking. It is a multi-use trail, so I mean, as I feel are a lot of mountain bike trails in Vermont, at least, they're not, 100% assigned to biking specifically. Man, it's really pretty here right now. I wonder if I'm a little bit too... Hello! How's it going? Beautiful afternoon. I wonder if I'm a little bit too late to pick some fiddleheads. They've already popped. I feel like there's been some people abusing the poor little fiddleheads here. Just picking too much. Maybe I'll pluck a few today, just enough to have one nice little meal. Maybe I'll do that as like a once-a-year thing. Man, it's really pretty as spring comes in and you just start seeing the flowers and the fiddleheads spring up here. I'll try to get a video from later this season, but these ferns, it feels like a jungle in here. These ferns will be like 4 feet tall. Glad I didn't put off coming out here any longer. This is nice. Looks like it's dried out for the most part. Nice. It does get flooded in here, being that it's right next to the river. Guessing this is in the floodplain. Nice. It's a nice mellow ride. There's only a few places where you have to climb basically back out to the road. Alright, oh, the fiddleheads are... Hello! Beautiful afternoon. Yeah. This whole field of horsetails here. It's really cool. It definitely feels like it's a scene out of like another time later in the season when you have the giant ferns, you have the horsetails, which is one of these ancient species of plant. I think horsetails were around with some of the dinosaurs. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, that's one of the things about having a trail that's right at the edge of a river is erosion just collapsed that. So yeah, they had to draw the trail back from the edge. Some beavers have been at work. Pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, I feel like this drop is not all the way up. Just picked up some used brakes off a buddy of mine. They'll be going on this. Just some Dior 2 pistons. Still be a solid upgrade over the entry-level mechanicals that are on this now. Throw on some XT rotors be good to go. Not every ride has to be about setting a new KOM on Strava or hitting the steepest, craziest trail, riding epic lines. Sometimes it's nice to just get in a scenic conditioning ride. Work out the kinks. Sometimes your body just needs a rest. Raise this seat post a little bit. I didn't want to bring a lot of stuff with me this time, so I don't think I brought my tool. I think I need to get another multi-tool for this bike. I have one on my water bottle gauge on the other bike. Convenient little accessory. Hello. Beautiful day. Doggy, 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 doggy. Heads are looking pretty healthy right now. I was a little bit concerned last season. It seemed like people were over harvesting them. I think there's some signage up here that just cautions people to just be considerate. Oh. Oh. Nice. I guess I'm glad I didn't wear any more clothing. Just about right. Sometimes the sun makes all the difference, even when the temperature isn't that warm. trail's about 3.5 miles end to end. So it ends up being just about 7 miles out and back. In case anybody's wondering what I use for mountain bike gloves, I'll probably do a review eventually, but mechanics, especially when you can get them a little bit on sale, I feel like between price and durability and protection, they work better than a lot of dedicated and sometimes pretty pricey mountain bike gloves. Just remember, your gear doesn't always have to be specific to the sport you're doing. It's nice to have gear that's multi-sport, multi-purpose. Saves you a little bit of money here and there. Alright. Time for a pause in the video. It's one of the good stopping points on the trail here. Looks like they need to refresh their maps at the kiosk. Hello. Beautiful afternoon. So nice out.
Beautiful.
Have a good one. Oh my. Yeah, hillside starting to erode away over here too. I wouldn't be surprised if, maybe not this season, but yeah, may have to abandon that line at a certain point. Oh, nice breeze too. Nice. I think I'll have to suss out later what's going on with this. I feel like the trapper's a little bit low. Commercial fiddlehead harvesting prohibited. Because then there are no fiddleheads left. Just humans behaving badly. Looks like the video angle's good so far. I might order that updated chesty this week. Pretty. Looks like the flowers aren't quite out yet. Remember the timing of when they really start popping versus the fiddleheads. Maybe it's a little later. I mean, we're still in the first half of May, and this year we saw warmer weather in part of March, part of April. May's actually been, I guess, kind of normal-ish so far. Definitely back to getting rain on a semi-regular basis, so that's good. Okay, get that out of the way. Okay, I knew there was eventually going to be a little bit of sludge. Beautiful weather, not too busy on the footpath here. Should make for some good footage. Ooh, squidgy. Now, considering it rained yesterday, this isn't bad. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Trying not to do damage. Sometimes I don't know whether it's better to get off the bike completely or just ride really slow big 4.5-inch tires, so. Oh my. Ooh, don't put a foot down, don't put a foot down. Oh, okay. Glad it was not squishy at the bottom of that puddle. Makes me wonder. There's sometimes a big pool of ponded water just before one of the spots you go uphill to the road. So it's possible the other end of the path could be flooded out today. That's a thing that happens early season here. So I don't know. We'll find out. It's rides like this that I really like the simplicity of having a bike without suspension. It's just not really necessary. Whoop. Wow. Nice. Whoop. Yeah, there's definitely a few other spots here that comes very close to the channel of the river. So I'll have to do a few reroutes over time. Because the river's gonna do what the river's gonna do. It looks like they had trail crew out here clear the blowdowns. Nice. I guess if there's a big pond at this end, I'll just have to double back. Would be nice to be able to ride the whole thing out. Imagine this path can get pretty busy on the weekends. It's just so pretty. I wonder if it gets buggy down here during the middle of the summer though. Okay, wow. Here's a big wet area. I really don't want to put a foot down here. Oh, let's not put a foot down. Let's not. Oh, my feet ended up in the water anyway, just because it was deep enough to. Yikes. Okay, so. If that pond's there, oh, I don't know. Okay, here's one of the places you have to climb out, but there might be a pond at the far end, given that puddle there. Well, we'll find out. Basically right here you go back out to the road and then drop back in, and you go back out to the road at the far end. It's a little tight with the guardrail here, though. Don't hook the handlebar on the guardrail. It's suboptimal. Yeah, definitely need to adjust this drop a little bit. I feel like I'm not getting quite full leg extension. I'm hoping the trails at Cochrane's open pretty soon. They probably have a little bit longer to go before they dry out. Okay. And drop back in. The question on this end is going to be whether it's flooded out the very far end where it goes back up to the road. Should be fine in between. Hopefully the footage is a little bit sharper today, being that it's not cloudy and dim lighting. I feel like some of my recent bike footage has been kind of grainy. I'm liking the wide view on these bike videos so far. As long as I get the vertical dialed. Ooh. Look at what the guideline is for harvesting fiddleheads. I don't remember if it says something like 2 pounds. I should have brought a bag with me. This end looked really good. Down this end there may be fiddleheads may not have popped as much. There's a little bit less sun. I wonder. Okay, so coming up on the next area that may be flooded out. Would not be surprised if it is impassable. And oh, lucky. Wow, okay. I did not think I'd be able to get through. I will have to double check, but I think this is the terminal point.